Hey guys, welcome to my brand new rebranded channel, Beer and Watches. So now every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, I'll be bringing you the very best in watch reviews and beer reviews. Now today we're going to kick off the first episode of Beer and Watches with the king of beers, Budweiser, and my Tissot C-Star Powermatic 80 automatic watch. Now this is Budweiser, not exactly a craft beer. However, this is the beer that I chose to kick off. So let's crack it and stack it. Always make sure when you're pouring your beer that you tilt your glass to a 45-degree angle. Perfect. So now we've got the beer cracked and stacked. Let's talk about the top 5 things you probably didn't know about beer. The brewers at Budweiser chose a name for the company that paid homage to a small town in Czechoslovakia known for its fine lagers. The town is called Budweis. I hope I pronounced that right. Budweis. If I've got any Czechoslovakian subscribers or viewers, maybe you can tell me. Now at the time Budweiser decided to name the company, there was already a beer called Budweis. And so for that reason and that reason only, Budweiser is officially called Bud in Europe. I bet you didn't know that. At any given time, 0.7% of the world is drunk. What? Which means that 50 million people are probably drunk right now. That was a freebie, so here's fact number 2. Did you know that the longest hangover in the world lasted for a massive 4 weeks? This was after a Scotsman decided to drink 60, not 16, but 60 pints of beer. Boy, I bet that would hurt. And fact number 3 on the 5 facts you probably didn't know about beer. The strongest beer in the world is made by Brewmeister of the UK. And their website is right here, brewmeister.co.uk, if you want to check out their incredibly strong beers. Now, this particularly strong beer is called Snake Venom. This craft beer packs a venomous punch at an alcohol content level of 67.5%. That's crazy. And now onto a serious fact. Fact number 4 you probably didn't know about beer. The oldest brewery in the world is thought to be the Weihenstephan Brewery in Freising, Germany. This particular Bavarian brewery takes their licensing history all the way back to 1040 AD. Yeah, beer's been around that long. What's more, they have been brewing continuously ever since then. Boy, can you imagine how much of this stuff's been drunk around the world since 1040 AD? I'll have one. And finally, fact number 5 on the top facts you probably didn't know about beer. Now this one is not so much a fact, but more a tip on how to store your beer. If your beers are in bottles, always store them upright with the caps on the top. Why is this, you ask? Storing your bottles the right way up reduces the possibility of contamination from the beer cap. And another tip, you should always store your beer below room temperature. Warm shelves will always accelerate the rate at which your beer will lose its freshness. And finally, top tip for storing your beer, always store your beer in the dark. You see, beer becomes sulfurous when exposed to sunlight. And this is why most beer companies in the world use brown bottles to bottle their beer, because the brown bottle cuts down on the sunlight to the alcohol inside. So there you go. And now that we've gone through our beer facts, let's move on to the top 5 facts about automatic watches that you probably didn't know. First of all, an automatic watch, put simply, is a watch that will continue to operate from the wrist motion of the wearer. Now, automatic watches, if worn daily, should never need winding. The rotor inside the watch, which is essentially a half metal disc, spins when the wrist is moved, and this is what winds the watch. This stored energy in the spring is therefore what will keep the watch going when it's not worn. And usually this stored energy can last for anywhere from 24 to 48 hours, which means the watch will keep going for 2 days when it's not on the wrist. So now here are the top 5 facts you probably didn't know about automatic watches. Although the first self-winding mechanism was invented in 1770, the very first automatic wristwatch was invented in 1923 by British watch repairer John Harwood. And fact number 2, watches contain jewels, and if you have a see-through or an exhibition case back on your watch, you can see them inside. Originally invented in 1704, jewels are intended to lessen the friction between the metal gears in the watch. Originally, they were natural jewels like diamonds, sapphire, ruby, and garnet. Jewels today are generally made of a synthetic sapphire. And number 3, automatic watches last forever. Technically, this is true. A automatic watch, unlike a quartz watch, has an indefinite lifespan if it's serviced correctly, thus becoming an heirloom that can be passed down from generation to generation. And fact number 4 on the top 5 facts you probably didn't know about automatic watches. Automatic watches, although a lot more expensive, are actually not as accurate as quartz watches. Automatic watches generally lose or gain plus or minus 2 seconds a day, or in the best cases about 1 second a week. I bet you didn't know that. And finally, fact number 5 on the top 5 facts you probably didn't know about automatic watches. The world's most expensive watch is actually a pocket watch. The watch build was finished in 1827 and actually took 34 years to make. The watch, a Breguet Grand Complication, aka the Marie Antoinette, is considered one of the most important timepieces ever made. This masterpiece, also affectionately known as a poem in clockwork, is worth a massive 30 million US dollars. And there you have it, my friends, the first episode of my brand new channel, Beer and Watches. I sincerely hope you enjoyed this look at the top 5 facts about beer and the top 5 facts about automatic watches that you probably didn't know. The next episode is going to be on Wednesday, so please make sure you check back. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, click on the subscribe button over here to the right of the screen, and also make sure you click on the bell button up there to the right of the search bar so that you get notified every time I release a new video. Finally, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up and also a comment in the comments section below. Put a comment down and let me know what watch you'd like me to review, or indeed what craft beer. Thanks so much, guys. We'll see you again on Wednesday. Don't forget to click on this video if you haven't seen it right here, and the guy with the beard right here. All the best, take care, and bye for now. Cheers.